Wassalam ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. Brothers and sisters also, when mistake in the salah, people should know this mistake will make your salah invalid. Your salah is not valid with this mistake, which is when you make sujood, the proper sujood, you have to put, as the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, 7 bones. أمرت أن أسجد على 7 أعظم. الجبهة وأشار إلى. He said the forehead, and he point on his nose. 2 hands, 2 knees, and 2 feet. So 7. What is the mistake? We notice many times, I can't say this is common. Okay, and when you enter the masjid late, people are doing sujood. Check people, you'll find people not putting both of their feet on the ground. Both of your feet should touch the ground, or they should be on the ground. Because sometimes you notice people, their feet flying, or 1 foot on the other foot. Okay, this will make your sujood not valid, then the salah is not valid. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ said you have to put. Umirtu, I was ordered. Also, sometimes you are in the prayer. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Allahu Akbar. You go to the sujood, then your phone starts to ring. So you'll find the person doing sujood on one hand, and the other hand with the mobile. He was trying to stop the, Jazakallah khair, trying to stop the mobile. But your sujood using one hand and the other hand not on the ground, then the sujood is not valid. The sujood is not valid. If during the whole sujood, okay, maybe sometimes quickly, okay, I switch off the mobile or I keep it silent, then I can find the time to put my hands on the ground, okay. But for during the whole sujood, my hand, one of my hands not touching the ground, your sujood is not valid. Or maybe, okay, during sujood, after sneezing, okay, you find people, they pull a tissue, okay, to clean the nose. The head on the ground, one hand on the ground, the other hand cleaning his nose. Again, this is not valid. So the point, 7 points. The Prophet ﷺ said 7 bones. You have to make sure that they are on the ground during sujood. This is very important. Because as I said, your sujood is not valid, then your salah is not valid. If you don't do proper sujood. And also the tuma'nina, this is also another mistake. What is the mistake? Subhan Rabbi al-Azim, in the ruku'. Sami Allah liman hamida, Allahu Akbar. Immediately. You don't find the person coming to the upright position. You should stand up. Subhan Rabbi al-Azim, the ruku'. Sami Allah liman hamida, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Then you go to sujood. But making your raf' min ruku' after the ruku', then going to sujood without a stop, this is not valid. Why? According to the majority of scholars, not valid. Why? Because there should be something called tuma'nina. There should be a stop in every pillar. Sami Allahu liman hamida, Rabbana lakal hamd. Allahu Akbar. You stop, even for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Yani, give a time enough to say Rabbana lakal hamd. 2 seconds. Or, yani, if you say Rabbana lakal hamd while moving without a stop, this is not valid. Why? Because the issue of tuma'nina. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said to the man, Irji' fasalli fa innaka lam tusalli. Go back, repeat your salah. You did not pray. This man went and he prayed. Then he came back. The Prophet ﷺ for the second time said, go back and repeat your salah because you did not pray. So for 2, 3 times the Prophet ﷺ repeating, go back and pray. You did not pray. Then the man after the 3rd time, oh Rasulullah, I don't know anything better than this salah. Then the Prophet ﷺ taught him how to pray. And he mentioned in the hadith more than one time, حتى تطمئن. He mentioned the word تطمئن, طمأنينة, which means to have a stop in every pillar. When you go to sujood, Subhan Rabbi al-A'la, Subhan Rabbi, there should be a stop. It should not be quickly. So be careful. These small points can corrupt your salah. Your salah will be invalid. So, يعني subhanallah, before, I think last month or the month before, one brother asked me strange question. Ajib. Wallahi, this is the first time. I did not read the question, I did not hear it. He said, Sheikh, in the morning, yani because I think he told me he's working 10 hours or 12 hours from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. So he says, in the morning, I make my wudu, then I wear the socks. When I leave home, 8 a.m. So, Dhuhr prayer, 12 or 1:30. When I pray, I make my wudu without washing my feet. I said, yes, without washing your feet because you can wipe. No, I said, I don't wipe. You don't wash, you don't wipe your feet? He said, yes, because I'm wearing socks. Ajib. From where? You have a fatwa and you have nothing. Ignorance. I told him, now you repeat your salah. Yes, it was after Isha. I told you repeat al-Isha. Because the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ told this man to repeat the last salah. The Prophet ﷺ did not tell him to repeat 10 years salah. You repeat the last salah. Ajib Allah. He's making wudu without wiping on the socks, without washing the feet. He said, bas khalas, it is enough. In the morning I wash that, enough. Ajib. So please, brothers, and also sisters, and specifically sisters, because the brothers, they come to the masjid, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, maybe they hear something, they read something, but the sisters at the home, make sure that your salah is correct. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, it takes from you maybe half an hour to read a small book about the salah, or to watch a video 1 hour in details. Do it once a life. Once a life. Watch a video, how to pray, how to make wudu. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us. Jazakum Allah khairan wa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.